Every morning, nothing beats a black coffee to start off the day. Last night was my birthday. We went out, got some drinks, had a good time. For some reason, man, like my hangovers hit different now. When I was in my early 20s, 2021, I could drink and the next day just, take some Advil, take a shower, and I was good to go. But now I actually need to recover, drink like a gallon of water if I want to function like a normal human being the next day. Today, what I want to talk to you about is my experience in my early 20s. My upbringing was a lot different from other people's. I'm a first generation Mexican American, meaning that my parents were born in Mexico. I was raised in Texas. So my experience has been a lot different. I've had to learn a different language. I've had to learn to go to college for the first time. My parents didn't go to college. So right off the bat, ever since I was young, I had to take a lot of risks. I've noticed some things that worked and some things that haven't worked. And even though I'm in my late 20s, I'm still taking risks and I'm still trying to learn more. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about my experiences in my 20s, the things that have worked for me and the things that haven't worked for me. And maybe some traps to avoid so you don't fall into that same pitfall that I kind of went through when I was in my early 20s. So let's jump into the video. The very first thing is to take risks. Don't be scared to fail a lot and learn as much as you can in that process. I think failure is the only way that you can succeed, and it will increase your chances of success. And what I mean by that is that back when I was in high school, I always try to involve myself in college classes like dual credit classes, AP classes, so I could get college credits to go to college. I thought that the best way to be successful was to go to college, get a good job, a high-paying job, and start my career. That's kind of like the only thing that my parents would preach to me. That's the only thing that they knew. I was playing varsity baseball. I was in history fair. It's kind of nerdy, but I was in history fair and I really enjoyed it. I've always really liked history. And I was also like in art club. I was just trying to grind, man. I was in AP English, AP Physics. I was in all these AP classes trying to get the credits. And when I graduated, that set me up for success in college, because then I got to college and I went through my classes and I finished. I got my business degree and went into the STEM career field. And I started making good money coming out of college. Like, there's still more risks that I want to take. So now that I'm in my late 20s, I'm taking more risks, like on YouTube. A big reason that I decided to start this channel was because I wanted to, get out of my comfort zone, make videos, learn how to talk to a camera, to influence and affect people's lives in a positive way. Also go into like my own endeavors in business and entrepreneurship, stay laser focused and just keep taking those risks.
Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the drain. Get paid, little shorty.
So we came to a cool little arcade place. My cool nephew Jordan. I got my other nephew. Wait. Come back. My nephew Jake. It's the J's, all the J's. Jonathan, Jake, my brother Jose, aka Lupe, and Jordan.
Always on my top around that paper like a Michael Scott. Your boyfriend the Dwight, he want my spot, he always run a lot. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the jeans. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. No, I'm always on my grind, 24/7.
Hey man.
Get paid, little shorty, get paid. Get paid, yeah. Get the money, yeah. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. Get paid, yeah. Get the money, yeah. I just stack it up and save. Never be a day I blow 100 for a chain. No. I drop 100 for a crane. Build a whole block and make that back 100 ways. No more frontin', now it's my life. Got these records brewing like some coffee where I ground a lot. Looked, there's no room left at the top. Bet I'll find a spot. Parallel the vision got me spinning like a tire shop. Get paid, little shorty, get paid. 100,000 in the safe, couple thousand in the jeans.
Alright guys, so we just got out of Cidercade. I give it like a 9 out of 10?
Yeah, it was good.
It's a pretty cool concept. Like, they have arcade games and they have beer, so I thought it was pretty cool. So the second thing, guys, that I learned in my 20s is that nobody really knows what they are doing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of figuring it out as they go. So that kind of gives you like a little bit more of assurance that whatever your path is, you can confidently follow it. Like the best thing you can do is take advice and see kind of what works for other people, what's like the best paths of success that you can follow, and try to, like, you know, get the best out of that.
But really, you're just trying to figure out what fits you best.
Yeah.
And the only way you can figure that out is through trial and error. And the sooner you start taking those risks, the closer you are to figuring out what your path really is.
Yeah.
And what it is that you really want to do.
At any point, I feel like you can always pivot and you can actually go into what you really want to do, you know? Like, just because you started off in one career path or one profession doesn't mean that you have to do that the rest of your life. You can always pivot and go somewhere else, something that you might enjoy more. Nobody really knows really what they're like doing, you know? Everybody's kind of figuring it out as they go along.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe.
Be a pretty fun night. 28, baby. Drop a like for your boy's birthday. Came to Toot Sweet, which is a nice little coffee shop here in the East End, and you know, since we work remote, kind of have to get out of the house a little bit. Can't stay stuck all the time in the house. It feels good to like get out, you know, go to a coffee shop, switch up the environment. It's funny because like I read this book called Remote. I think the author is Stephen Hanselman, and in that book, you know, he talks about like the hacks to working remote, what's the best ways to do it. Right now, work on the video for tomorrow.
I'm working on the website, so we have some good stuff coming up. Working on the store, some merch, and maybe some stickers. We'll see. But stay tuned.
So Genesis is working on the store. We're gonna be launching it soon. We're gonna get some Conquer Mindset merch. It's gonna look fly as fuck. Girl, can you show them a little behind the scenes of what you're working on?
Yeah, so I'm working on the shop right now. This is a good little sneak peek of it. We're gonna try and get it out to you guys soon and order some samples to make sure that they're all coming out good. But yeah, working on those little things right now.
Stay tuned. So we just got home. We are in our third point, and that is that your definition of success is different from other people's definition of success, and you should follow whatever you think is right for you. When I was back in college, I had a lot of friends that wanted to graduate, go out of school, start working. Some wanted to go get their MBA, others wanted to travel, others wanted to start their own business. And what I realized is that everybody has their own definition of success. At the end of the day, it's more about like what you define as what is successful or not. And I think that's really what matters, and not really following other people's paths. If you know that's not the path for you, just don't really go with the crowd, don't become a follower and kind of get lost in the mundane, the things that everyone else is doing. It's better to honestly be true to yourself and actually follow what you're passionate about. So those are like the three main points. It's kind of the three things that I've noticed in my 20s. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. Go ahead and give it a like. I will catch all of you in the next video. Stay strong and keep on conquering. Peace.